All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to day 4 of remote learning. Isn't this fun? All right, today we still are going to start with our warm-up as usual. But we are actually going to work on some Edulastic today. That was an assignment that I postponed. Good morning, good morning. Are you bragging about being the first one here, Brian? Good morning, Avril. Nice, nice. I love the competition. That's right, that's right. I'm going to take any questions that you guys are having. Good morning, Taylor. Brian, nice. Okay. And I'm going to take questions on Edulastic, and I'm not there to post it in the screen, and my equipment, I don't know how to do that kind of stuff, but I will do my best to help you and give you feedback. It's okay, it's okay. If Brian can't make the 10:30, he can join us here. Not a problem. It's, for the most part, it's the same. Okay. It's early in the morning, guys. Let's watch the caps. All right, let's start with this warm-up. If a box of 4 Red Bull cans costs $8.88, how much does one can cost? All right, let's answer that first. Tell me what you get. And while you work on that, I will do attendance here. Copy that down real quick. Good morning, Jesus. Did you eat your breakfast yet? All right, Taylor says 222. What do you guys think? Is 222 times 4 going to give you 888? Good morning, Adrian. Welcome back. Avril says the same thing. Brian, where do you get 44 cents from? Ask yourself if 44 cents times 4 is going to give you $8.88. No? Okay, so I need you to find the number that if you multiply it by 4 is going to give you $8.88. Okay. Working breakfast. Okay. All right. Nice job. Good job, guys. $2.22 a can. Okay. Now, for Edulastic, I need you guys to go to Edulastic, and you're going to look for the one that says ratio practice number 1. All right. I'll zoom in over there. Ratio practice number 1. We have school on Friday, miss. What makes you think that we have school on Friday, buddy? We're still closed. My mom said we have school on Friday. Friday meaning tomorrow? Okay, I'm going to double check the website real quick. I'm pretty sure that Ms. Rodriguez said that the school building was closed as of today. So let me double check the website really quick. All right, yeah, that's what I thought, but
I'm going to suggest that you guys, if you're interested in updates, definitely check your New Brunswick Schools website. They're pretty good about giving you announcements and things that are going on, things that are changing. Actually, I don't believe there is. Yeah, so just keep looking at the website. The thing is like the New Brunswick Schools website is official. You know that that's clear communication coming from your school district, right? So other people, other social media might say something different, but if you go to your school's webpage, you know that that comes from them, and it's officially them saying it. All right. And plus, they also do the robocalls. So make sure that the phone number that is on file with the school is current, right? Because sometimes our numbers change, or sometimes we get different numbers for whatever reason. If the phone number is on file correct, you'll get robocalls also. Good morning, Jalen. Thank you for joining us. All right, guys. So Edulastic, right? I need you guys on Edulastic. It's called ratio practice number 1. I'll put it up here, nice and big for anybody that joins us a little late. Edulastic ratio practice number 1. All right, that's what we're working on right now. I do not want you to submit until you have my approval, right? Just like we were in class. And Taylor, before I forget, I want to ask you about the homework attachments. You said that they weren't opening up for you, or something was missing. Did it open up for you? Because I saw that you submitted one. And did you use Kami? I would like to know what technical issue we might be having. I don't get the second question in Edulastic. Okay, Brian, I'm going to help you out with that. But we can't see you, but we can hear you while working on the Edulastic. I'm here, and Brian just asked about number 2, so I'm going to do number 2. It opened up and I used DocHub. Okay, cool. All right, great. Okay, Edulastic number 2. So to answer your question, Jesus, I'm going to be helping you guys out. I could see the questions if I click on them. And then if you guys are stuck, or if I tell you that it's wrong, then we can work it out, okay? Okay, so Brian, you're saying that you don't understand it. The table shows the number of teachers with different hair color at school. Use the drop-down menu to correctly complete the statement. For every blank teachers with blonde hair, there's supposed to, like, if you click the arrow, you should see choices. There are blank teachers with brown hair. So what are the choices? Because I don't think I see the choices. Avril, we're doing Edulastic ratio practice number 1. I did not do the first 4 for you guys. Do you want me to? 2 to 6? Okay, you think that the ratio 2 to 6 is going to work? 2 to 6. Okay, let's see if that's equivalent to the one that's in the table. This is number 2. If you guys are a little confused about where we're at, we're on number 2. In the table, we're supposed to be doing blonde to brown. And blonde is in the table as 20. Brown is in the table as 12. So let's see if those are equivalent. 6 times 2 is 12. 2 times 2 is actually 4. So that is not going to work. Does that make sense? No, miss. Okay, what did I misunderstand? I'm talking about the numbers that we need to choose in the second question. Oh, the choice for the first drop down menu is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brian, you don't have the Edulastic. It should be in your classroom. Good morning, Janelli. The first 4 or 5 are done for me. No, I can't go in there and do them. You might have did them because you might have started it already. Let me double check to see how you're doing. So Janelli, number 1 and number 2 are incorrect. Brian, number 1 is correct. Taylor, everything you did so far is correct except number 2. Number 2 is red. Is Nathan or Juan with us right now? Let's see. 9 people. No, I didn't even know we had that. Maybe you're just forgetting because I think I assigned this on the day either prior to the DUA or the day of the DUA, and I was out and some of you started it. What is number 2? Number 2 on Edulastic is what we're trying to figure out right now. And if I understood Brian correctly, actually I still want that up there. Blonde to brown. And I believe we said that it was 20 to, what did we say? 20 to 12. You gotta pick an equivalent ratio to 20 to 12. So maybe if we get some equivalent ratios, maybe it'll be in the drop-down menu for you. Yeah, it's not there. Okay, let me just double check, Brian, because I posted it to both classes. It's called ratio practice number 1, Brian. If you go to Edulastic, make sure that you're in the math class. All right, let's see, Brian. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, you have it, Brian. It's there. You just gotta find it, buddy. Edulastic. Sign in with your school Google, and make sure you're in your math class, and it's there. Okay, let's see what we got. No, I didn't. Okay. I need help with that. We don't have code to Edulastic directly. Okay, I see it. Okay, great. Okay, one problem solved. Okay. Let's find some equivalent ratios, and if they're in the drop-down menu in that order, then we've got the right answer. So what is 20 divided by 2? 20 divided by 2 is 10. 12 divided by 2 is 6, so that's one possibility. But you can keep going, right? What's 10 divided by 2? What's 6 divided by 2? Right, that's another possibility. $20 divided by 4 is 5. 12 divided, yeah. Okay, is this an option? Can you do 5 to 3? With the drop-down menus? It is 5 to 3. Brian, 5 to 6. Brian, be very, very careful. You're mixing the equivalent ratios. 5 to 3. And Fergie says that option is there for number 2. Okay, cool. All right. See, you guys rock. All right, now I got to get this attendance in. You guys tell me what other problem you might be struggling with. We'll do the same thing, and we will probably not finish this today, but we're just reviewing the whole book right now, so I planned to review tomorrow also. So don't submit. Whatever you do, don't submit until you have my approval. need help with number 5? Yes, Jesus, 5 to 3. Right here, buddy. 5 to 3. Okay, number 5 is next then. Just let me do attendance and let everybody get over there. Okay, so we have Miss Taylor, Brian H., Ryan Castro, Avril, Janelli, Jalen, Jesus. Who else? What am I missing? Fergie. Good morning, Fergie, if I didn't say good morning. Okay, maybe. Yes, I have you, Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's take a look at number 5. Which ratio is the simplest form of 68 to 84? Okay. First thing is first. Let's make sense out of the wording, because you know how to do this, guys. If it's asking you for simplest form, right? What if there was a fraction? What if it was like 68 over 84 and it asked you for simplest form? What would you do? Yes, go ahead. But tell me what you would do if you had this fraction and it asked you to put it in simplest form. Yes, what would you divide by? Give me a number to divide by. Try a number. Pick any number. We know for sure that they're both divisible by what? 2. Exactly. Now, you read my mind, Taylor. Okay. We know for a fact that they're both divisible by 2 because 68 ends in 8, 84 ends in 4. They're both even numbers. And if it's an even number, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, then it's definitely divisible by 2. You can guarantee that. Cool. So what is 6? Oh, Brian wants to try 22. Okay, all right. This is not wrong. You'll have more steps, but let's try the 22. Okay, what would we get? 68 divided by 22 is what? What is that, 34? That doesn't sound right. Oh, yeah, you don't get a whole number with 22. So let's just go with 2. 68 divided by 2 is 34. 84 divided by 2 is, okay, 42, good. Okay, we have to keep simplifying though. So I want to ask you a question while you're simplifying though. Simplest form. What's the other phrase that we could have called this, and I know that you wouldn't have had a question? If they asked for what? Instead of saying simplest form, what could they have asked for? And then you would have known right away. 2 words. Equivalent, okay. Equivalent what? Equivalent. Yes. If they had asked you for an equivalent ratio, you would have known what to do right away. So they probably threw you off with saying simplest form. Same thing, okay? But they're looking for one particular equivalent ratio. They're looking for the simplest one, the base one. Kind of like with the recipe, one batch, kind of like that. So let's keep going with, did you guys keep going? 34 and 42 are again divisible by 2. So maybe we could have tried 4 before, that's right. 34 divided by 2 is what, 17? 42 divided by 2 is 21. So is one of the answers 17 to 21? Yeah. One of the answers is 17 to 21. So 17 to 21 is basically your one batch. Yeah, other way, 17 to 21. The other way, and that's important. You can't write it as 2117. Swap, that's right. Okay. Okay, so we did number 2 and we did number 5. Let's see if there's anything else that's alarming over here. Jesus, please check number 1, 3, and 4. If you have questions, please let us know. Actually, Taylor, your number 4 is incorrect also. So should we go over number 4? Okay. Good morning, Ethan. How are you? We're working on Edulastic, which is a graded assignment. I told everyone I do not want them to submit it until I tell you you have approval to submit, because I want everybody to do well. It's a study tool to review the unit. If you go to Edulastic and you sign in with your Google account, the title of the assignment that we're working on is Ratio Practice Number 1. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm pretty tired and a little overwhelmed with all this, but I'm doing good. You guys are encouraging me. I need help with 6. Okay, let's do number 6, no problem. So, Nathan and anyone else that joins the stream after this, you're gonna have to play the video back and rewind, because I have to erase number 2 and number 5 right now. I'm gonna work on number 6 and possibly number 4. I'm just waiting to hear back from Taylor and Jesus. We're gonna do number 4 first, Brian. Okay. Okay, the boss has spoken. It's number 4 and then number 6. Okay, let's take a look at number 4. Thank you for being very flexible, Brian. I appreciate that. Let's look at number 4. That's number 5. 4. Okay, we have another drop-down menu. It says use the drop-down choices to create the correct ratio for the given situation. Katie has 4 grape candies and 3 cherry candies. So to keep this in order, right, I'm going to give myself a visual. I have grape, 2 cherry, right, because we do not want to mix them up. We do not want to change the order, otherwise the ratio has changed and it's incorrect. So grape to cherry, and it's supposed to be 4 to 3. That's what they told us. The ratio of the number of grape candies to the total number of candies. Ooh, I don't think this is something that we've looked at recently. Okay, good question. They want to know what is the ratio of grape to the total. So for according to the original story, what's the total? These are both candies. If all combined, how many do you have? Yes, you have 7 total. So if I do grape to total, my grape is 4 and my total is 7. That was a good question. 4 to 7, 4 to 7. Okay. Jesus, are you okay? Do you understand that? $12. Are you guys telling me to do number 12? Where's the 12 coming from? You need help with number 9, Brian? Okay, I'm supposed to go to number 4 first. I'm sorry, number 6. I'm supposed to go to number 6 now. And then I can go to 9. So let me put that up here so I don't forget. I'm going to do number 6, and then I'm going to do number 9. I need help on number 3. Okay, I'm going to put that up here too. So 6, 9, and 3 so far. Good job, guys. Good job. And kudos to you for getting up early. Really, good job. Okay, number 6. The table below shows the number of tea bags needed to make different amounts of iced tea. So if you want to make 2 quarts, and 2 quarts is half a gallon, if you want an idea, half a gallon or half, usually the gallon pitchers are pretty popular to have if you're going to make stuff like this. So half a pitcher, you would need 8 tea bags. It says that for a whole gallon, which is 4 quarts, you would need 16 tea bags and blah, 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 blah. They're asking you what would you need how much iced tea would you make if you used 24 tea bags. Let's pretend that you had 24 and they were going to expire or something and you just want to use them, and how much would it make? You'd have to know so that you know how much water to mix with it. So what are we looking for? What are we looking for again? What's that magical phrase? Right? It's not simplest form because this is not for one batch, but what are we looking for? We're looking for an equivalent ratio, right? Equivalent ratio. Specifically, they want to know which one matches with 24. We're on number 6. And tea bags, 2 quarts of iced tea. 8 to 2. Well, how do I get from 8 to 24? Yeah. 8 to 24, multiply by 3. 8 times 3 is 24, so times 3 over here, and you get 6. It would make 6 quarts, which is a gallon and a half. Yes, equivalent ratio. What has the last one? I missed it. Brian, just look at the video. When I post it, oh, you're not on this class though. Maybe one of the Brian, what was it? Number 5? Brian Castro, was it number 5? If it was number 5, I'll make sure that I do number 5 in your stream. That way you have access to it on your classroom. We just did number 5, right? Before this? No, we did number 4. Okay, you need number 4. I'll just jot that down. Yep. 6. Okay, what's next? I have to do number 9 next, right? All right, hopefully I have room. That way I keep it up here. I'll keep 2 problems up at a time. Okay, number 9 and then number 3. Remember, don't submit. Number 9 and then number 3. Number 9. Choose all the values of A that make the following equation true. We have 3/4, and they're supposed to be equivalent to something over 36. So what are the possibilities? This is also like equivalent ratios, right? When it was asking for simplest form, I told you that if they had said equivalent ratio, you would have known exactly what to do. This is very similar. In 7th grade, we're going to give it another word also. So let's see what happens here. To get from 4 to 36, you'd have to multiply by 9, right? So what is 3 times 9? Yes, you were right. Miss, after that, can you do 12? Okay, 12 is on the list to do. I have to do 1. Okay. Avril, 27. Thank you, Avril. Janelli, thank you. Yes. So this should be 27. Now, you got to be careful because sometimes what Edulastic likes to do, and they're not the only ones, I noticed that OpenUp does this too, they will give you the same answer but in different formats. So obviously 23 is not the same thing as 27. 22 is not the same thing as 27. What you have to test is 108 divided by 4. So let's test that. 108 divided by 4. 4 goes into 10 twice with 2 left over. And 4 goes into 28 7 times. And you see, they gave it to you in a different format. 108 divided by 4, or 108 fourths, is equivalent to 27. So you actually have to select, for this problem, B and D. B and D. You have to select 2 answers because it says choose all that are correct. Number 7? Okay, hold on. Okay, so we just did number 9. I'm going to do 3, 12, and then 7. No problem. That's what I'm here for. Okay, number 3. Okay, let's take a look at number 3. Number 3 says a package of 8 batteries costs $4.72. What is the cost per battery? Now you did this in your warm-up. I told you that there was a box of 4 Red Bulls for $8.88. So what did you do to get the cost for just 1? Batteries to cost 8 to 4.72, and we want to get to just 1 battery. Well, what did you have to do to get to 1 battery? Divide. What do we divide by? Good job. 7. Yes, we're going to do number 7. Can I answer number 3? Yes, please. We're going to divide by 8. Good job. And if you divide by 8, you get 1 here. So that means we have to do the same thing over here because the goal is to get the equivalent ratio. And in this case, it's also called a unit price. How much for one battery? Divide by 8. So what is, please, $4.72 divided by 8? What do you guys get? 59 cents? Okay, Jesus, you go. 59 cents. Okay? So that's number 3. I'm very surprised that you asked me to do that. So now we're moving on to number 12. Really? Let's see. Did you type 0.59 in Edulastic? Type 0.59 because they put a dollar symbol over there on the left, so you have to put it in that format. Really? All right, let me double check. And it's number 3. Okay, I will double check. Jesus, nope, it's green now. Maybe there was a little bit of a delay, but it's green now. Jesus, the only one you have to check is number 1. Janelli, number 1, number 10, and 8. Brian and Janelli, 7 is partial. Same thing with you, Taylor. So I wonder if that's a mistake on Edulastic. I'll double check. Let's see who else. Avril, everything looks good except number 3, and we just did it. So make sure you have that format, 0.59, and then hit next, and I'll double check it. Nathan, please look at number 1. Number 1 is incorrect. And I think that might be it for now. I'm going to do number 12. Oh. So how do I go to number 12? Okay, and then let's see how you guys are doing. Whoa, that's a lot. So what was the answer for number 3? This is it right here. 0.59. I knew the answer, but you said okay. Yep. Okay, but you said the wrong thing. Okay, it's not red anymore. I don't know. Okay, cool. I'm ready for number 12 then. Isn't this fun? Wait, we're doing number 1? Yes, we can do number 1. 1, 2, okay. Okay, we will do number 1. We're going to do 12, 7, and then 1. Number 12 says a box of pens contains only red and blue pens. The ratio of red to the total number of pens, maybe that's what's throwing you off, because it says red to the total. Total means that you have to combine the red and the blue. So they're saying that the ratio of red to the total is 1 to 4, which means if there's 1 red and the total is 4, in that case, what is, by this simple ratio, the one batch, what would this ratio be? It would be 1 to, let's see if anybody, It would be 1 to 3, because 1 plus 3 is 4, which is the total. Okay, let's see what they're asking. Which of the following statements cannot be true about the pens in the box? Letter A says, for every red pen, there's 4 blue. Well, there's no way that that's true. I just told you, we just did that. For every 1 red, there's got to be 3 blue. So A can't be true, and it says which of the following can't be true. It's A. So letter A. Letter A can't be true. Janelli, which one do I have to fix? Taylor answered you. Can we do number 1? Didn't we do 7 already? I don't think so. I'll double check though. Miss Leggett, Brian's coming. He just does not know how to go to your video. Okay, Kareem, thank you for joining, first of all. Second of all, on Google Classroom, I shared a link to subscribe to my channel. If you look in, if Brian looks in the stream, there's a link, and then it looks like Taylor's helping us out with a link also. For every 5 red pens, there are 15 blue. We could test that one if you want to, but this one is definitely not true. I just proved that. 5 red, 15 blue. 1 times 5 is 5. 3 times 5 is 15. This one is actually true, so please do not select that. That one is true. They're looking for the one that cannot be true. Cannot be true, and I proved it right here. If red is 1 and the total together is 4, that means there has to be 3 blue in the ratio. Royman, Miss, I'm sorry I'm late. Okay, tomorrow you have to be on time. It's really important. We're doing good stuff here, and I don't want you to miss out. I think you have to fix the exit ticket. Maybe Unit 2, Lesson 8. I did some grading last night. Okay, so Royman is here. Kareem is here, and Brian O should be joining us. Astrid, good morning. Hey, this is great, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Beautiful. Keep them coming. Okay. So that's number 12. I'm supposed to do number 7 and number 1. For all of you who have just joined us, we're on Edulastic, the assignment called Ratio Practice number 1. It's the one that I assigned a while back when you were taking your DUA. It got postponed until we were ready to review for the book, okay? And we did finish lesson 12 yesterday, so it's time to review the book. All right, so number 7 is next. Okay, number 7. Let's take a look. Determine whether the ratios given in the first column are equivalent or not. So we have to test them out. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 to test. Okay, let's test the very first one. The very first one is 11 over 7. And we're trying to decide, I'll put a question mark there, is it equivalent to 77 over 63? Okay, well, let's ask ourselves, how do we get from one number to the other? Start with whichever one you're comfortable with. No, I definitely didn't do number 7. Now that we're here, I definitely didn't do this one. Because there's a table of 4 fractions or 4 sets of equivalent fractions for me to check. How do I get from 11 to 77? To get from 11 to 77, I would have to multiply by 7. Well, what's 7 times 7? Is it 63? No way. It's supposed to be 49. 7 times 7 is 49. So the very first one is no. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Good. Very good. Okay, next one that we could test is 3/5. And I'll put another question mark there. Is 3/5 equivalent to 45 over 75? Okay. Let's do the same thing. How do we get from either 3 to 45 or 5 to 75? Whichever one you're most comfortable with. Oops, okay. I know that 3 times 15 is 45. If you count by 15s, this is 30, and then altogether it's 45. So the question is 5 times 15 going to give you 75? Test that out, please. You know that 5 times 12 is 60? To get from 60 to 75, that's 5, 10, 15. 3 plus 12 is 15. So yes, this is equivalent. Good job. Yes, please do. Stay hydrated. I need room, so I'm going to... We got 2 more to check. Okay, 1/8. Is it equivalent to 10 over 80? Hopefully you see, yes, they're definitely, because why? 1 times 10 is 10, and 8 times 10 is 80. Check. Okay, last one on number 7. The last set to check is 2/9. We want to know, is it equivalent to 18 over 81? Okay, do you know that 9 times 9 is 81? Is 2 times 9 18? Yes. So 3 yeses and 1 no for number 7. And number 7 is done. Oh, wait. Was that number 7 or number 12? That's number 7. I was supposed to do... Did I do number 12? Wait, what? I think I just confused myself. Let me peek at 12 real quick. Yes, we did 12. Okay, I just didn't erase it. That means I can go to number 1 now. Some of you asked me to go to number 1. So sorry if it took a while, but we're here at number 1. Okay, thank you. I'm like, I don't know. I have a headache. Jordan is here? Really? Hey, Jordan. Nice of you to join us, man. We're working on the Edulastic assignment. Ratio practice number 1. You're going to have to play back the video if you're stuck on any problems, because we've done several of them, like we did number 4, number 6. We just finished number 7. We did number 12, so I could erase that, so I could stop confusing myself. It looks like we only have time to do number 1. And then tomorrow we are going to continue this. So please, please, please do not submit. And I'll remind you guys on Google Classroom. Don't submit until we've gone over this, okay? Okay. So let's do number 1, and then we will part ways until tomorrow. Okay, number 1. use the picture to create a ratio between the objects. We're looking at footballs and baseballs, so let's do that real quick before I look at what they're giving us. I'm looking at a ratio of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 footballs to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 baseballs. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, the ratio of the number of footballs to the number of baseballs is, okay, so cool. You could put that in there. The ratio of the number of baseballs to the number of footballs is, okay, now this is where you have to be careful. If you switch the wording, you have to switch the number that accompanies it. So if the 9 matches with the baseballs, you have to keep the 9 here. If the 5 matches with the footballs, you have to keep that here. Okay? 5 to 9 for the first box, 9 to 5 for the second box. Easy peasy. Let's see what we got here. Christian, good morning. A little late, don't you think? This is the end. Brian O and Christian are here. Where's Brian O? Where is he? There you are. Hello. All right. Better late than never, right? Tomorrow, I hope to see you both on time, because that means we'll have like 15 students. We're getting closer and closer every time to our full class, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me mark you guys as present. Gentlemen, Christian and Brian O, who just joined us. We worked on ratio practice number 1 in Edulastic, which is something that was postponed. Okay. Do not submit it, please. I want you to practice it, work on it. Tomorrow, I will go over more problems. Today, we did several problems. Please go to your Google Classroom and click the link for the video. And you can, if you're, see, the nice thing now is that if you don't need help with like number 12 or number 6, you don't have to watch the whole video. Just go to the numbers that you want to see, okay? We didn't do all of them. We have more to do, all right? Before I go and end the stream, I would like to give you some feedback on what I see with the numbers. That way you guys know which ones you should work on. So let's refresh this. And let's look back at your progress. This is my homeroom. Okay. Brian Hernandez, holy smokes, man. You don't have anything wrong right now. Good job. Same with you, Jesus. Oh my God, you guys make me so proud. Fergie, you're doing really great too. I need you to take a look at number 9. 9 is partially correct. Janelle, nice job. I need you to take a look at number 1, number 8, number 11, and 9 and 10 are partially correct. Taylor, great job. Only number 12 is red. We went over 12, so let me refresh it again, or I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, number 12 is red. Fergie, you fixed it. Good job. Royman, number 12 is incorrect, and if you watch the video, we did number 12. Nathan, number 1 is still incorrect. Astrid, you're good. Avril, you're good, except for number 11 is partially correct. Kareem, you got to get started. Jordan, you got to get started. Jaylen, what happened to Jaylen? I thought she joined us earlier. We lost her? Okay. All right, we're looking good, guys. Any last questions before I end the stream? When is Miss Finelli on Google Meet? That's a good question. I could, for 6th grade. Does someone know? We have social studies today. Going to be doing, I believe it's 2.2. You to go to all the meets that you used to. You're going to be marked absent. That's true. You do have to go to your meets. Okay, Nathan, we did number 1 actually. It's on the board right here. Can we get a goodbye in the chat? Not yet. Let me check on the Ranelli question because we the teachers have a list. I wanted to see if I can make sense out of it for you guys. To tell you when Ms. Ranelli will meet with your class. Video conferencing schedule. Video conferencing. Okay, just give me 1 minute. It would be my homeroom for Ms. Ranelli. Science, Leggett homeroom. Beautiful. I got it, guys. She's doing a meet with you Monday through Friday at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Perfect. Got it. Okay, so you guys asked about Ms. Ranelli's science meeting. Now you know. 2 o'clock, okay? 2 o'clock, Monday through Friday, she's meeting with you guys, okay? So you're good. Kareem, we don't know when we return to school. Please keep looking at the New Brunswick website. Okay, now I will say goodbye. Thank you for participating, guys. This was great. Keep up the good work, and it sounds like you're on top of your work, so I'm not worried about you at all. All right, good job. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you tomorrow for the same review, okay? All right, bye.